Yo, what's poppin', the 420 Army? It's your boy, Myalian 420, and we are here with the 10th episode in the GTA 5 story series. Now, this is that A plot, B plot Hood Safari mission, and yeah, when I tried to start the mission, it was already sunset, but I thought it was going to do a day-night cycle, but it did not, so just ignore the time of day. That's why I've always been saying in the past episodes, ignore the time of day when I'm recording, when I'm doing the missions, because it's too short. So that's why it would be nice if GTA 6 buffed it so that like each day would be like 90 minutes or so. Like 90 minutes for day and then 90 minutes for night. So it's just a little slightly longer. And yep, Trevor's wearing his Del Perro pure tank top. That's his aunt, Trevor. Wow. Yeah, so she interacts with Trevor here. Surprisingly, Denise never interacted with Michael. Yeah, it is possible to do the Merryweather heist before this mission, but I decided to do this mission first just so that Trevor and Franklin can have some time together before they actually rob the boat in the port of LS. And yeah. Now on to Michael's plot. And oh boy, this mission, by the way, you're not going to see the 3 poses because the mission was just not cooperating with me. It's like I was pressing the buttons correctly and I decided, then it was just failing the poses and failing the mission. I said, you know what? Fuck you. If you're not going to cooperate, I'm just going to skip this part and not include the poses because yeah, of course, Amanda's just being a selfish, bossy bitch. Yeah, no one said the word yoga, so I don't know why Fabian thought that they said it. And yeah, I don't know why the mechanics are just so fucking clunky in this mission, why they don't cooperate. I think it's because, oh yeah, also I did find out that Ned Luke, the guy who voices Michael, said that it took him like 8 hours to do all the poses in the motion capture, and he hated every second of it, so... And that's just a little fun fact for you, so... Fab. I do show the first cutscene, like, before you do the first pose, but then that's when I decide, you know what, I'm going back to Trevor and Franklin, because... I'll explain what I was originally going to do once we cut back to Hood Safari. But yeah, I still show this. Yeah, had this mission actually cooperated, I would have shown the first pose, then I would have cut back to Trevor and Franklin here. And then, yeah, of course, I mean, just filtering the song, so yeah. Then what I would have done is after Yeah, cocaine was funny. But anyways, after the first post there, I would cut back to Trevor, Franklin, Lamar driving over to Grove Street. And then after the cutscene, when they get to after the cutscene plays, when they get to the house to buy the coke, I would have cut back and then shown the second pose. Oh, then I probably would have actually had to show Michael's plot first before doing the Hood Safari plot, so... Yeah, it would have been first pose, cut back, second pose, cut back, and then third pose, cut back, so... That's what I had in mind, but of course the mission just decided not to cooperate, so I skipped it, and you're getting this instead. I think it does cut back after this, or does it show Trevor, Franklin, Lamar in the shootout?
Now we talk.
So we good, nigga, right? Well, let's go. What a taste. No, man, we leave.
And of course, Trevor has dealt with drugs for so long, he knows something is off, so... And yep, they get into a shootout. Because they were almost scammed. Oh, actually, no, I don't change back. Yeah, I decided to use Trevor since, for the shootout here, because he has a special ability that makes him immune. And, I thought I had the grenade equipped, but I had the sticky bomb, so... So I make sure the grenades are on, and then I figured, okay, yeah, I'll just stick with shotgun. So I was using Trevor for a bit, but then I noticed Franklin was flashing, so I could really change over to him. Because I shot that, but the lamp post was blocking my view, so... Yeah, I figured you want to use Franklin for a bit, kill some enemies, and then... Switch back to Trevor. Yeah, that's why Trevor's good to use in combat. Franklin is kind of like that, but it's like, he doesn't have protection or like a slow mobility that saves him from... Whoa, yeah, the explosion killed that guy for me too. So that was nice. Yeah, so as soon as that's done, I switch back to Franklin, at least until we get down the alley, so... And that's where the MC fashion shoot is. So then, yeah, I think as soon as I get on the jet skis, that's when I would have shown the third pose in the cutscene where Michael falls in the pool. But then I actually show it here after this. And for some reason, after I finished this mission, I still got the news report for when if you killed MC Clip here, even though I clearly kept him alive, as you can tell. It's like, what the hell is that about? So, yep, and now we're back to, that's when I cut back to Michael after I skipped all 3 poses.
His chakras are completely blocked. Don't worry about him.
I'm glad we have helped with your impotence. What'd you say? Your sexual energies have been blocked for too long. Back into my place. Back into this.
Oh my god, Phoebe, it is such a pervert.
Yoga is the answer, Mikhail. But what is the question?
Why am I such a moron?
We are leaving, and we are never coming back.
Good!
You are alone, you pathetic psychopath.
Fuck you! Edit! Phony! Bridge! Lock it up!
Yeah, then I also show, like, walking up to Jimmy's room because...
Jimmy!
Yeah, Jimmy's home. I also did show a little dialogue I think you could probably miss. I'm not sure how missable it is.
James! Leave me alone!
Oh yeah, fuck you. You know what? If there was a raid button, I'd be using it right now. Unless you're a faggot and you like that sort of shit. And then I'll just...
I was gonna go in Tracy's room and just see if it was empty, but it probably is. I figured, I'll just get Jimmy.
Yeah, you smashed the other one, didn't you?
Yep, Jimmy got a new TV after Michael smashed his other one.
Gonna meet a friend.
Alright, so we'll meet him. Come on, get out of the house. I'm all alone.
Fine. This is fucking bullshit.
Bullshit! Threatening to molest your online buddies is bullshit.
They're not my buddies.
They're the only people you speak to. Damn, this
Okay, yeah, then I cut back to this, right.
ain't no river, man. This motherfucker's sewer. Then we're in the right place. Look at
Yeah, I don't know why I pulled out the micro SMG, but and then that girl jumps off the jet ski. It's like, it's not, the water isn't that deep there. It's like you can technically walk across the water, so. So yeah, I used Franklin for the chase because I actually wanted to show you guys a little dialogue that references GTA San Andreas once you escape. It's only here, it's only playable, you only hear it if you escape with Lamar as Franklin. And then there's also other dialogue, like if you escape with Lamar as Trevor, and then there's also dialogue if Trevor and Franklin escape together. What's so funny, if you're playing as Franklin and you escape with Trevor, you have to drive him to the Vanilla Unicorn Strip Club, even though it's before the point in the story where Trevor takes it over. So, yeah, Trevor goes towards the docks, so he can steal that submarine from the Meriwether heist once he's shaken off the cops. But yeah, he's lucky that the LSPD doesn't have tracking dogs that find him.
Alright, well follow me, man. I had enough of your leadership, nigga.
Then I head up the hill, shoot, yeah, because there was some cops running, so I just took them out. That surprisingly did not increase my wanted level to 4 stars. And luckily you can steal cop cars, because a lot of the GTA Online missions where you're chased by cops, it won't let you steal the cop cars. If the doors are closed, they'll be locked, and if the doors are open, it will not let you get in. So of course I'm just trying to get out. And that one cop car was pushing me and realized there was still someone in there. And of course Lamar is still shooting, so... Oh, right. Right, then I showed Trevor's POV during the chase as well.
Get me off this thing!
Yeah. Even though they're basically the same, I just figured I'd show both POVs. Yeah, and then... But then as soon as I got to the dock, Franklin headed towards them instead of going with Lamar, so... Yeah, that's kind of a flaw with this. It's like I had to stick to the outer edge because Franklin went down the route Trevor went in Franklin's POV. And you can see it's starting to become sunrise, so that's why I always ignore the time of day. I wish there was, like, if this was on PC, I probably would have used, like, a mod to make it, like, always day, or at least just make it so that the times actually line up with each other. Yeah, so then Trevor goes to hide in the crates. Yeah. I wonder if tracking dogs are going to be in GTA 6, because if they are, then, oh boy, that's going to make getting away from the cops a huge pain, because the leaks have apparently said that we're going to have the cops that actually recognize your plate number now. So it's like I'm trying to hide, but then... I don't know if I was out of stamina or if I was getting shot at. So I realized, no, this isn't working. Luckily, that's when I was out of the cop's sight, so... I got spy again, so I began looking for spots where I could run, so I'd be out of the cop's sight, and a cop car pulls up there, so it's so hard to shake the cops, and of course he has a shotgun, which takes a massive chunk out of my health. Yeah, and the thing is, you have to look for med packs in this game, so that's why it would be nice if GTA 6 you could just carry them on you, but yeah. I just cut out Trevor's part, but it's like, you know what, you can just assume he hid and lost the cops eventually, so... Yeah, so then they had the burger shot.
Yeah, nice to see the kids are still hanging out at the burger joints. Me and the guys, we go down to the diner after class every day. Get milkshakes, fries.
Dude, please. You know, you're really creeping me out.
I'm trying to relate to you.
Asshole tries to drive into me even though I have the right of way.
Oh, says the dope-smoking, game-playing, live-at-home Worlos him a living millennial.
I knew it. I knew it. The mask was gonna slip. The monster's been exposed.
The hell are you talking about?
The real you. That bitter, vindictive old man. You pretend you're being a father, but you hate me, don't you?
I don't hate you, Jim. How many times... I love you. I'm sorry if I don't express that correctly. But why do you think we're here together?
Because you're scared shitless of being alone.
Oh, now you're an armchair psychologist. Just like the rest of the city.
You got me here, Michael.
You're my again. Why the fuck does Michael not care about his kid going by his real name?
See through some of the bullshit.
Maybe that's what I'm trying to do. If you think you're walking around a town full of idiots with your
Even though Jimmy would be around 19 or 20 during story mode, since he was born in 1993, and that would make Tracy either 21 or 22. Because it also depends on the exact month they were born in, so. And this is the last mission where you see Michael's tailgater in that. Because obviously Jimmy takes it with him when he and Amanda end up ghosting Michael, so he has to use like a red Premier that he got from a car rental place until he gets his tailgater back. But when he does get it back, the tailgater actually has some pretty cool mods on it.
I really do.
Then please don't get weird. For once in your life, don't be weird. There he is, the friendly neighborhood drug dealer.
I'm surprised that guy never got fired for selling drugs at the back, because we even see him in a non-speaking cameo during the Cluck and Bell farm raid, and of course Jimmy is there too, but I would assume that Jimmy is still working at the arcade in 2024, which is when the Cluck and Bell farm raid came out, so. So yeah, so let's drive back to Michael's house. We don't actually make it, so. And no, yeah, I do put the camera in first person mode just so you can actually see Michael drinking the drugs that Jimmy got, so. And yeah, you'll see for Michael actually drinking them. That's why I put the camera in first person here. And yeah, that's a DUI charge. Oh my god, that is why you never do drugs in real life. Or at least I'd never do them, because stuff like this happens. So I stop at this red light, but then I think it triggers the cutscene where Jimmy pushes Michael out of the car. Well, Jimmy, you're the one who offered him the drugs, so. I'm surprised if anyone noticed Michael there in the street, but then he gets kidnapped by aliens. Yeah, then we're back to Franklin and Lamar trying to escape from the cops. I had an easier time escaping with them than I did with Trevor. That's why I don't show me escaping the cops with Trevor, because like you did not need to see the mission pass thing twice. Fuck. And also I got the phone call said him this mission to load. so they just used the cop car. Yeah. And here's the dialogue. Also, Lamar and Franklin live like 3 doors down from each other,
Hey, you know, bro.
so
Family unit.
that's why I figured this also works.
A long time ago.
Grove Street families, man, a long time ago. What happened to them dudes?
I don't know.
And I think they're also kind of foreshadowing the contract DLC, even though Rockstar probably didn't have it planned at the time, but they eventually made it in 2021 where Franklin is that CEO, so yeah. Now I'm wondering if GTA 6 will have some sort of reference to Vice City, and they kind of reference Tommy Vercetti.
Man, crazy dude's all right. I thought y'all get along. Maybe y'all too much alike that.
I mean, I probably posted an update by the time this video is out on why the Vice City walkthrough hasn't continued, but yeah.
Just drop me here, dog. Hey, good looking, homie. I'll catch you later.
All right, shit. I'll let stretch, homie, and find out what happened.
Yep, and now we're back to Michael getting abducted by the aliens. First is a dancing chimp. Or dancing chimps, and then that's why Michael's kidnapped by the aliens. And yeah, there's also some dialogue here when Michael's skydiving, which I show a few of the dialogues, but I didn't really want to go through all of them, so that's why I just kind of went straight down to the ground. And regardless of where you land, Michael will always be in Rockford Hills when he wakes up and I crash into a building. Jimmy, you little shit. Yeah. And there's also a bicycle that you can take back to Michael's house. I don't know how many people notice this, but surprisingly the bicycle has a light on it. I haven't rode a bicycle in over a decade, and the one I had as a kid did not have a light on it. No U-turns allowed. There's a for sale sign at that house. And then I actually ride the bicycle in the house, which yes, that is possible. And I kind of laughed at it too. But I said, you know what, I'll just ride right up to the counter where Michael finds the note from Amanda.
Michael, I think you finally lost your mind. Your recent behavior at the company you've been keeping already had me very concerned. Now you've taken to attacking my baby.
Yeah, so I kind of feel bad for Michael here. It's like he got ghosted by his family over
We've decided to move out for a while.
a stupid prejudice that they had.
We haven't changed a bit.
That is just messed up.
I know you say I always act like I'm never moving, but this isn't that.
Which is a little bit of a missed opportunity later in this game that I'll explain.
It's really
Yeah.
please don't try to contact
And of course, she doesn't even want to speak to Amanda. Amanda, you bitch. Because later in the game, she actually calls Franklin just checking on Michael. It's like, you should have directly called him and Franklin even says to speak to Michael because he'd appreciate it. It's like, yeah, Amanda should just listen to Franklin and contacted her husband instead of him. Oh, never mind. I actually do show Trevor trying to lose the cops. But it's like, that just should not have taken as long as it did, so... Yeah, so I run over there, and then... hide against the wall so that they don't find me. Okay, anyways, what I was saying earlier is that hopefully GTA 6 has like the option to have a consumables carrier like the one from Metro Exodus. That way you can actually carry med packs on you and then just use them up during the mission. That'd be so cool. Or even just in general, so... And then here's the phone calls.
I need to speak to you fast.
Oh, is that right? Shit, I need to speak to your ass too.
What you taking some crazy white dude around the hood for, huh?
Because that crazy white dude's the only reason why we ain't buy a brick of plaster, motherfucker. He the reason why we still breathing.
It look bad, little homie.
Man, I don't give a fuck how it look, big homie. Matter of fact, let me ask your ass something. Why you set us up with a motherfucker that try to run a lick on us and clap us any fucking way?
That shit was real till you and your geek friend fucked it up. That's on you, punk.
And then you could also call Lamar as Franklin after this mission, and then he asks him, have you spoke to Stretch, even though Franklin just spoke to Stretch there.
What's happening, homie? Man, have you spoke to Stretch? I want to know what happened with that thing.
Yeah, homie. Stretch was as shocked as us.
Really? But he didn't have half a day.
That's like you could say Franklin was trying to test Lamar's loyalty here.
Stop bugging, homie. You need to take a page out the crazy white man's book. That dude cold.
Look, man, keep an eye on Stretch, dog. I'm serious.
And then Michael can call Tracy, so I show that call as well. After did somebody say yoga, that is.
Tracy, baby.
Yeah, Dad, we're worried.
I'm worried too. I really want to see you.
Well, I don't want to see you. You need help. Like, serious, serious help. And if you don't get it, you're gonna be killed.
Tracy, I love you.
Yeah, that's why it's like Tracy and Jimmy probably share Amanda's prejudiced attitude towards Michael's criminal
All I can do.
activity, so yeah. And then Trevor can also call Jimmy, but for some reason that call wouldn't load, so that's why I was gonna show that phone call so you can assume that as soon as Trevor lost the cops, he called Jimmy to check on him, and then that's when he decides, you know what, since I'm at the docks anyway, I'm gonna go steal that mini sub for my Merryweather operation. And just whips out a sniper rifle. Sure, if Trevor had like a weapon harness on it, which I don't know if that's gonna be in GTA 6, where we only have like one weapon each, which I'm pretty sure it might be from what we've seen on teasers, because it's Florida, so, or Leonida, but yeah, that's why I'm hoping that if that is a thing, we get the consumables carrier, ammo pouches, and a throwing weapon harness. If throwing weapons are in the game, like throwing knives or Molotov, well, already just throwing weapons in general, so yeah, that's why that'd be cool if it was in GTA 6, so. Anyways, Trevor shoots down the submarine. Yeah, you have to get no boarding in order to get a gold medal on this, so use a sniper rifle, shoot down the sub, and then get in it. So that no one sees you. Even though some people have probably were wondering, they probably would have still heard the sub land in the water because you can see there's a red dot on the map on the boat, but... And oh yeah, by the way, if you chose the offshore approach, then you'd also have to do another additional prep where you steal a cargo bob from Fort Sancudo. But we obviously went with the freighter approach. You know they kind of dropped hints that the freighter approach is a canon one, so that's why I went with it. Yeah, Devin Weston, the owner of Merryweather, is a fuckwad, so... If you get that right. And we never meet Don Percival either, so... Yeah. This is like the only instance of ever using the water is the offshore approach for this heist. And the freighter one, so... And then the sonar dock stuff that I figured, I said, you know what, I think I'm going to show that during the part where Trevor and Michael are exiled in Sandy Shores, and then that's what I'll do with the bail bond missions too, and then the Civil Border Patrol. I'm not sure, it might end up making it where... I'm sure I'm going to have that the full focus for the episode, because I want to give the Juggernaut Bank Heist episode, the Juggernaut Bank Heist, the Pleo Score, its own episode, where, like, with the Pleo Score setup, the mission where you steal the stuff you need for it, and then the heist itself, so I kind of want to do that all in one episode, but, so, yeah, so I'm not sure, I'll probably do, like, an episode that's just dedicated to Trevor and Michael living their Sandy Shores life, and then doing, like, various side missions, because for Trevor, I still have to do the Civil Border Patrol stuff, and then the second Cletus mission, so... Yeah, and then also I did get the fourth Tanya mission to work. That'll be in episode 12, and then I'll probably do her fifth mission as well, just finish those off. And then Franklin, I gotta finish up the grassroots missions, the Beverly missions, and then start the Dom missions. But then I have to do all the parachute jumps in order to get the fourth and final one to load, so it's probably gonna take a little while for me to get those done, and then... For Trevor, there's also the Josh missions I'll have to do, and then I also did start the Nigel and Mrs. Thornhill missions that you'll see in the next episode, so hopefully get the first 4 of those done, which I already got 1 completed, and then I'll do the Al DiNapoli ones once Trevor and Michael are back from the exile after you beat the monkey business mission, so... Just some kind of stuff to expect over the course of the series. But then I also decided to do a hotel assassination in this episode because that mission is actually required for the story mode. I did the stock market investing as well, which I'll explain the backstory on the hotel assassination mission when we get to it. So, but before you start that mission, trailer wobbled. But before you start the mission, you have to invest all 3 characters' money into the stock market on the... I forget what it is, but I did look it up when I was doing the stock investments. So
Turn a crew onto a score. You gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it.
I didn't turn anyone on to anything. You threatened and cajoled and tricked me.
You don't want to cut. Just walk away.
I can't walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home. I just don't know. You can pull up.
I thought Trevor would get out of the truck automatically, but he didn't, so... Yeah, but then as soon as you leave the sub, then...
You're wrong. I'll eat your sweet mates. Now get out of here.
That's when he calls Wade that the heist is ready to go. I tried stealing the truck, but it wouldn't let me do that, so... That's why I just ran until I showed the mission passed. And I got 100% on it, so... And here's the hotel assassination mission. So I invested everything, but then... It took a while for me to actually get up to the stock I needed, so...
Sit down and face forward. A lot of time. I know you need money.
Because I was sleeping with Franklin. If you sleep with Trevor, then you probably get there faster, because Trevor sleeps for 12 hours, while Franklin only sleeps for 8. And by the way, Michael only sleeps for 6 hours, so if you use Michael, that would just take forever.
stole and sold everybody's private information. And even ripped his own friends' ideas off and walked around like he was sidewalk doing it, but I don't think the nigga deserved to have his fucking head blown off on TV.
Or are you just a moral majority? You know, that's why the world is the way it is today, where a paid thug gets all namby-pamby when someone asks him to act like a paid thug, and for a good cause.
Check this out, homie. I like this motherfucker fool.
I swear, that's even 12 years later that line still holds up because of how, like, with all the backlash that people got no stuff like 2023 when the live-action Little Mermaid came out, everyone was pissed about them race swapping the character and like Disney just race swapping characters in general. It's like they only do it with the mythical creatures. I don't know what everyone's so upset about there.
You heard of mollusk? Okay, so there's a new mollusk, sort of a super mollusk, and it's called prejudiced. It's giving a living rigor mortis. Only Brett Lowry, CEO of Milky Research, paid off the FDA. He doesn't care that his heart is giving desperate middle-aged men the world over heart attacks.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. Now, Mr. Lowry is staying on Prestonsburg Hotel in Richmond. Of course, well protected, but if he goes away and America goes back to using mollusks and beta pharmaceuticals gets a big bump in the price of their stock.
Hey, man, all right, fuck it, I got you.
Consider yourself you know, whatever. Do it your way. I'm gonna make a confession. We don't speak about this or anything. Walk away. I'll stay here till you're gone.
But yeah, anyways, after I finished investing the money for this mission, once I got it all back, Trevor was somewhere in like the 400,000 range, Franklin was like 900,000, and then Michael was 3.7 million, so... Oh yeah, that was a car I stole just to get to Del Perro Pier, so I get back in said car. I think it's a Tornado. Or no, it's a Peyote. Right, that's a lowrider. Listen to some NWA on the way there. Yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, because there's the Peyote Custom where you can make a lowrider out of that car. I hope they bring some. They're bringing some lowriders and some bikes from the Bikers DLC back in GTA 6, but they probably don't have to bring back all of them. They can just use some. They can probably make some new cars as well that can be converted into lowriders. So it'd be cool because there's gonna be like a lowrider gang, a biker gang, and all that. So yeah, God, I can't wait for GTA 6. I wonder if we're gonna have assassination missions like this too, where Brian is having Jason do like assassination stuff. Sort of like payphone hits from GTA 3 and Vice City. But then again, payphones have probably died out, so... Because now we have like social media and all that. Although... You can actually, although if for social media, even though you can get easily tracked, you can probably use like a fake account to text people. Like, but Instagram, it's like you're probably logged in with the same email, so that's why it probably would be kind of dangerous there. But Snapchat, you can use a totally fake email with a fake name, so that nobody recognizes it's you doing it. So. So I tried driving down, it's like, why is it not working? It's like, I'm trying to get the thing to go through, but it just won't, so... I even drive outside and it still would not register. I'm like, what is going on here? But then I realized you have to actually be on the first level in order to go through, which is dumb. It's like, it should have just accepted when you get in the parking garage, which... I do hope Grand Theft Auto 6 has better points like this. Just drive over the wall. And then... And this is the only one that's, by the way, this is the only assassination mission that's related to the story. And then you only have like 90 seconds before he checks out, so... Yeah, drive up to the other upper level, and I said since I did Three's Company beforehand, which actually this Franklin has that sniper rifle he uses during Three's Company, so I decided to just use that. Even though I don't think the gun has a silencer on it, so everyone heard the gunshot when I shot him. Which, even though suppressors definitely do make guns quieter, I'm pretty sure you can still hear like the gun being reloaded if you do shoot it. So, like the pumping and all that. But yeah, and I did rewatch No Country for Old Men, so if I could get a little familiar with that and see what they might reference in GTA 6 with it, it'll be cool. Plus No Country also has Javier Bardem, who's one of my favorite actors, so and that's the target right there in the pink shirt. So yeah, shoot him. Yeah, you can even do a body shot with a sniper rifle, and he'll die. Yeah, apparently the peyote isn't that fast of a car, so I try to use the jump ramp to get out of the parking garage, but then I just end up flopping. But luckily I didn't get a wanted level or anything, so that's good. And the rest of these missions I'll just do like after the story, which if I don't finish the bail bond missions, I'll probably do those in like an epilogue and see if there's anything else that needs to be done in there. For sure the assassination missions, but then I'll probably just show like Trevor selling at the McKenzie airfield. And then Franklin work as like a cab driver, so, and we got gold on that, so. And then here's the phone call from Lester. They got a new house.
Good work. All right, well, shit. Let me know about the next thing.
Will do, but before that, I've got to tell you something. Our investment portfolio is getting a little successful. We needed some tangible assets in the property, so we bought a house in the Vinewood Hills.
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever. You know best about this shit.
And we needed someone to live there.
And Franklin's new house is like a high-end home. It's like, yeah, those things cost like millions of dollars. So he's lucky to have a house like that for free.
Anything, especially if a man in a suit comes to the door. I'm joking. That probably isn't going to happen. It's yours. Enjoy it. 3671 Wispy Mound Drive.
And then yeah, so this random event. Yeah, so I decided to use Trevor because bikers never interact with Michael or Franklin. And yeah, Trevor just lost his pants at the beach, so block it off, and then I just activate Trevor's special ability to kill these dudes. Of course, some Joe Schmo ran me over, so it's like, unfortunately, I didn't realize that truck was not a two-seater, so I had to steal a civilian car from the driveway. I would have taken the biker van, but it's like I was trying to find a vehicle that was bulletproof from the back because... And yeah, that's the tutorial saying I can actually take her to the altruist camp, but then this girl comes back in the After Hours DLC, so that's why I didn't take her to the altruist camp. Yeah, listen to some Fergie.
Thank you so much for stepping in. I know what
Which I could totally... Hopefully if we have at least one Fergie song in GTA 6, I'm not sure what it could be. Maybe like Fergalicious or Clumsy. Maybe Big Girls Don't Cry. Not that I have anything against that song, it's just... Clumsy was stuck in my head for a while because they played that song like 1,000 times on the radio when I was little, and it's like I was trying to hunt the song down by even listening to the same station that I heard the song on countless times, but it just would not play for some unknown reason. Or probably just due to the fact that they eventually add songs from the 2010s on all the radio stations we have, so... Plus, the radio stations are probably different for you depending on where you live. Here in Canada, we have like 106 or Station 5 and all those, so yeah. Yeah, I was sticking to the hills because the bikers just kept spawning. Yeah, they have like shotguns. It's like, yeah, shotguns are just absolutely ridiculous. Like 2 shots and you're dead from those.
Well, this has certainly renewed my already significant hatred for the Lost Biker Gang.
I tell you what, fuck this. This isn't happening. The car's stuck, so I try to drive over the bumps. If I had Trevor's pickup truck or even like an off-road car, the problem is the Patriot Mill spec isn't available in story mode because that car wasn't added until the contract DLC, so...
Those punks in the first place.
That's why I'm hoping if the Patriot Mill spec comes back in GTA 6, we still have that option to make a complete bulletproof in the back.
Guess I was just another rebellious young girl. Wanted to get back. Watch it! Wanted to get back at her parents. But instead of dating an older guy for a week like the rest of my friends, I end up rolling with a gang.
And then I think here's where the bikers spawn. You can see Court Center off in the distance, so they kind of spawn around here. I quickly get on the road, jump out of the car, and then activate Trevor's special ability, so... And yep, they're right there.
It is! Do something, please! They'll kill us both! Screw you, assholes! Screw you!
So I jump on the road, get out of the car, activate Trevor's special ability, whip out my gun, assault rifle, kill those bikers. Yeah, for some reason the aim went for the dogs or whatever that was, those things were. And Trevor's special ability wore off, so...
I mean animals! Before any more of those animals show up, I think I'm still in shock.
Yeah, then I end the episode right after this, so...
Your uncles passed you around like a piece of meat?
No, asshole! They
Yeah.
I took some money, okay? What does it matter? Stop asking me all these questions!
Doesn't matter. I'm impressed. That's all. This really has been win-win all around.
Yeah. Wonder if we're gonna... It would be cool if we had biker random events in GTA 6 too, just so that way we have more biker wars depending on how many missions they're in, so... Yeah, you drive over to Chumash. And you deliver the Lost Girl. It's right over by my bunker. The bunker property in Chumash, and you can see Devin Weston's house from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, and I guess I'll see you on the next one, which is 2 back-to-back heists, so that's something to look forward to. Please like, comment, share, sub, and peace.
Okay, this is it. Thank you again. Look, I think we should just put all this behind us, don't you?